is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
Gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Ano Na, Bev, Best Express Views. So today, our Tuesday topic is bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. That's a lot of science on a Tuesday topic, diba? But, Tuesday science tayo ngayon, diba? So on Ano Na, Bev. Okay, with us is Dr. Emma Corbia Doody of Renew Medical from the always cold and sometimes in a heat wave, the evergreen state of Washington. Dr. Emma is a Fil-Am naturopathy doctor. Naturopathy is a distinct system of traditional and complementary medicine recognized by the World Health Organization. Naturopathic doctors work to identify underlying causes of illness rather than just suppressing symptoms and develop personalized treatment plans to address them. Their job is that they diagnose, prevent, treat acute or any kind of chronic illnesses to restore and establish optimal health by supporting the person's inherent self-healing process. Ayan. So, Dr. Emma, welcome to Ano Na, Bev, Best Express Views on PHLV Radio. So what is bioidentical hormone replacement therapy and why is it creating a lot of buzz nowadays?
Bioidentical hormones are a natural way of replacing hormones that decline in production as you age. The benefits of replacing them or optimizing the levels early on, like as early as in your 40s, is so that you can have a long-lasting health and wellness without getting age-related diseases like arthritis, cardiovascular diseases, hypertension, diabetes, those kind of things that are very commonplace with the elderly or with those that age.
So what are the symptoms for women or men who needs it?
So actually, a lot of people think that hormone replacement is only for women to treat hot flashes, but that's not what hormone replacement or bioidentical optimization is good for. As we age, all our hormones decline in production. So that means that the body is not producing the messengers that tell the body, please produce hormones like insulin and erythropoietin from your kidneys, or it doesn't tell your liver or other organs to produce the hormones that tell the cells what to do. So there's as one ages, the communication of the cells within the body are not as good. So the symptoms can be wide. It can be cognitive decline, your brain fog. You can have high blood pressure. You can have osteoporosis, arthritis. Those are the kind of things that bioidentical hormone can actually help minimize. And so it's not just hot flashes, but of course, with the sex hormones, bioidentical hormones can help with libido and erectile dysfunction and a whole lot of conditions, so that you're not taking multiple pills to deal with one common problem, which is a decline in hormones.
Wow. So the bioidentical hormones is correcting the age-related hormone decline, correct?
Correct. Yes.
So, what is the appropriate doses for that? Like treating the testosterone, estrogen,
So
progesterone.
the way to first identify if a person is a candidate is to get a blood test, and then we'll know the
Okay.
levels. And so it's a very personalized medicine. The benefits are going to be dependent on the dose that one is given. Bioidentical means that we're giving the body something that is very identical to what the body normally produces. Synthetic hormones, on the other hand, are hormones that are not very similar. And in fact, the body still has to break it down before it can be utilized by the body as a hormone. So
Oh,
there's big differences in versus synthetic and bioidentical.
understood. Wow, it's very informative. What about the bioidentical hormone replacement therapy? It's a how often do you need it, or how often do you get it?
So it varies between men and women, and it's dependent on how active one is. The method I use is using pellet therapy. It's the BioT method, where I would implant the a hormone under the skin, and as blood flows by the hormone, the body then releases it, and so it's a very controlled release of the hormone versus like an injection or an oral tablet or a cream where the dosage that one can get may fluctuate because of the absorption rate.
Okay, so
So it'd be back to your answer, Bev. Sorry. So for women, with the treatment, it would usually last between 3 to 5 months, and then for men, it can last as between 4 to 6 months.
Ayan. So, how can you start with hormone optimization? And everyone is I just got a question. If is it painful? How painful is it? Let us
So
walk through the process.
So first you would come in and get a blood draw, or I have now been able to, if you are traveling and are out of state, I can, just so long as there's a lab core, that's the corporation that I get do all my hormone testing. I'd write an order, they get the blood draw, and then once I get the results, I can identify whether one would be a candidate. After that, then you come in and get the treatment. The procedure lasts about less than 10 minutes. I numb up the area. There's very little pain. And the pain that one would feel would really be only from the anesthetic that I would use. So it's kind of the numbing agent so that you don't feel the needle or the little incision that I would have to make.
Wow. So, why is it so popular nowadays?
Well, we live in an environment where we're working hard to earn, we work very hard to earn money. We're in a stressful environment because we're very competitive. Most of us are who are, and just a lot of, there's a lot of things that we're having to deal with today. Why it's popular is because hormone optimization can increase energy. It can get rid of brain fog. It boosts your immune system. It's that overall feeling of wellness can happen as quickly as 1 week, and the results improve as the levels get to that optimal range. So people want to live. Feeling good, not tired, and want to go out and do fun things. But you can't do that if you don't have the energy. So the one thing that everybody loves about it is that the mood swings change, or your emotions and your energy changes, and it changes your whole focus on how you can appreciate your day.
Ayan. So it's not, let's get rid of, I mean, let's clear the misconception that a bioidentical hormone is not only for menopause, andropause symptoms, but it's for overall health and function in the body. Tama?
Correct. It's good for many things, and it's good for prevention. It protects the brain, the heart, the bones, so that you can continue to have bone mass and build muscle without, for example, testosterone and the proper level of thyroid and vitamin D, which acts like a hormone. Your body cannot, the immune system doesn't function well. Your body is not able to build muscle mass. There's many things there's a whole list of things that hormones replacement or optimization is good for.
Ayan, very well said and very informative again. So really, naturopathic doctor like Dr. Emma is here to educate us and give us the awareness to restore, establish optimal health by supporting, individuals' inherent self-healing process, diba? We always talk about self-healing process because of how our body is composed of, correct?
Right. And at Renew Medical, our focus is to provide everyone with long-lasting health benefits, not just symptomatic control of, we don't want to give one pill for every illness. We want to boost the overall wellness for a long-lasting effect and hopefully decrease the risk of age-related diseases.
Ayan. So, Dr. Emma could be a Doody, Fil-Am naturopathic doctor in Renew Medical, Edmonds, Washington. This evergreen state sa mga kababayan natin dyan sa Washington. Hello, hello, hello. We will be there next week po for the Convergence Conference. Say hello to everyone. Ayan, diba? What else does Renew Medical? Ano pa ang ginagawa ng Renew Medical for our kababayans out there who is watching this? Besides the bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, you do IV infusions also, as well as the other services that the Renew Medical offers. What's the number one that you favorite mo talaga na in demand?
The one that has been in demand is the IV nutrient therapy, because basically IV nutrients or the IV therapy provides the nutrients immediately. So it's available for the body 100%. Your liver doesn't have to break it down. Your body doesn't have to break it down. It can be utilized by your cell immediately. And then combining that with hormone optimization, I'm basically providing the body with the proper environment, which is providing the body with the nutrients and minerals and vitamins to do its job. So, and that's to maintain health, to maintain life.
Ayan. So for more information on Renew Medical, invite our guests, our listeners, and everyone who's watching PHLV Radio.
Thank you. Please come and visit me here. And if you have any questions, I would be very happy to answer them and help you live your best life.
Ayan. You're on www.renewmedicalwa.com. Ayan. renewmedicalwa.com. And your phone number is
206-880-1407.
Ayan, she's open from Wednesday to Saturday, diba?
Correct.
Ayan. Any parting message to our listeners and to our viewers out there, Doc Emma?
Well, it is a choice on how you want to age. There are many studies now that show that we can slow down your aging. So if you would like more information, come and see me.
Ayan, very good. Yay!
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, Dr. Emma Corbia Doody of Renew Medical in Washington State. Ayan. When we return on Ano Na Bev, let's meet Erden Eruc, a Turkish 17-time Guinness Book of World Records holder for the first solo circumnavigation of the world using human power. If anyone knows the ocean, it would be Eruc for his familiarity with the open seas. So this, when we return on Ano Na, Best Express Views on PHLV Radio.
Silver State Health Services was founded in 2014 and it became a federally qualified healthcare center in 2017. Silver State Health Services is here for the community. That includes immigrants, that includes refugees, that includes low-income families, that includes homeless families and veterans. We treat all these people alike and we want them to have the best health care.
Silver State Health Services was a big part of our life to get off the street. Now we're not homeless.
A great quality health care is where our heart is.
There are children who've never had the experience of being a child. Bamboo Sunrise Foster Care serves underprivileged children.
We are known for exceptionally standard in delivering excellent services.
You can be a parent, make an impact on a child's life.
I slipped. I hurt my tailbone. They sent me the bill. Si Richard Harris, siya lang ang tumanggap ng kaso ko. Tutulungan ka niya. Kay Richard Harris, tanggal ang worries.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
After a year of rowing in a boat on the Pacific Ocean from California, Turkish-American Erden Eruc was recently on the island of Guam and Legazpi, Philippines.
It's been a wonderful stay since I made landfall.
Filipino hospitality made an unforgettable impression on Eruc. He says that Filipino seafarers from Papua New Guinea, Australia, and Micronesia are very warm and helpful at all times.
I find the Philippine people to be very friendly, very enthusiastic, very engaging, and kind all at once. It is it's the same experience that I had back in 2008, 2009 when I was trying to row to Australia and I ended up north of Papua New Guinea. They picked me up from the water and north of Papua New Guinea, brought me to General Santos City, and after that I was taken back to the same waters after the typhoon season so I could continue my circumnavigation back then.
Eruc is now a 17-time Guinness Book of World Records holder for the first solo circumnavigation of the world using human power. If anyone knows the ocean, it would be Eruc for his familiarity with the open seas.
Each ocean has its own character. The Atlantic is honest. You get on it, it's predictable. Indian Ocean is aggressive. It can be in your face all the time, never give you a break. It will not be easy. Pacific Ocean I call capricious. It'll raise your hopes and dash it.
He says that much has changed on his recent voyage compared to his previous years of sailing. The change was prevalent as he traveled from Hawaii to Guam, then to the Philippines.
The climate change also what happened this year is the low pressure systems were launching winds down to about 20-21 north. In the past, they never got lower than 24-25. That doesn't sound like much. It is only about 200 miles we're talking about, but it really changes the sea state where I was trying to stay at about 20 north coming across. And it was not an easy year to be rowing west.
Eruc, now 60 years old, became the first person in history to complete circumnavigation of the Earth human-powered using no motor. Eruc's journey started from Bodega Bay, California, using a rowboat by hand to cross the ocean. A sea kayak for shorelines, a bicycle for roads, hiking on land, and a canoe for a few river crossings.
I keep assigning probability of success to these different destinations and then put my effort toward the one that's most likely to succeed. As the seasons evolve and as conditions change, you must be willing to modify that, otherwise nature will certainly take charge. It will take you places where you don't want to go.
Eruc has advice for those who are thinking about tackling the same journey on their own. This is what Edan has to say.
Be prepared to leave family at home and be prepared to meet the challenges. Be prepared to complain a lot but not give up. And it's not an easy, it's not for the faint of heart. And also don't set your goals too short. This is a general advice. When I did not shy away from that big goal, I became the person who could accomplish it. I became the person who could establish 15 Guinness World Records.
At nagdaan na naman ang isang Martes ng Ano Na Bev? Best Express Views on PHLV Radio. Maraming salamat sa mga nakinig at nanood ng Ano Na Bev. Special thank you to Miss Lilibeth of Mango Tours in Seattle, Washington. For all your travel needs to Manila or Asia and around the world, mga kababayan, tawagan si Miss Lilibeth ng Mango Tours, Seattle, 206-245-8289.
Thank you, listeners and viewers on PHLV's Ano Na Bev, Best Express Views, only on PHLV Radio. See you again next week. We will be giving you lots and tons of stories from the evergreen state of Washington, United States of this America. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Emma.
Thank you.
Silver State Health Services was founded in 2014, and it became a federally qualified healthcare center in 2017. Silver State Health Services is here for the community. That includes immigrants, that includes refugees, that includes low-income families, that includes homeless families and veterans. We treat all these people alike, and we want them to have the best health care.
Silver State Health Services was a big part of our life to get off the street. Now we're not homeless.
A great quality health care is where our heart is.
There are children who've never had the experience of being a child. Bamboo Sunrise Foster Care serves underprivileged children.
We are known for exceptionally standard in delivering excellent services.
You can be a parent, make an impact on a child's life.
I slipped. I hurt my tailbone. They sent me the bill. Si Richard Harris, siya lang ang tumanggap ng kaso ko. Tutulungan ka niya. Kay Richard Harris, tanggal ang worries.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.